It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection. Welcome back, my friends, to the Toys That Never End, and I'm so glad you could attend. Because today I have a toy that's not exactly super rare, but it's not particularly common in the box, and it also has a spectacularly cool action. So before we get into it, as always, kick back in your favorite giant Barco lounger or lazy boy or stool, wherever you're at, grab a cup of coffee or your favorite drink and get ready to see something pretty amazing. So if you have a snack and you're focused now, I actually have some rolled gold twisty tiny original because I'm hungry. I had a mozzarella stick from Galbani. Man, it's salty. It was salty. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but anyway, today I have this cool little wind-up space tank by TT, and it's a diminutive little toy, but it's cool, man. Sometimes I like getting these small ones because I could actually stick them in the little cracks and crevices on the shelves where I'm kind of out of space for the big stuff. And I don't see it that often in the box. Now, as you see here, it says, first of all, the graphics are pretty cool. It's actually a nice drawing of the guy on some planet, the mountains behind him, shooting something, because they all like to shoot stuff. Who doesn't like to shoot stuff in their tank? Armed with missiles, too, no less. And what you notice here says with sparking and U-turn, and I didn't even pay attention to that. By the way, here's the TT logo, TT. Here's your side panel. When I saw this so little, I said, how the heck do they make this thing make a U-turn, right? Because it's a sparking and a U-turn. And then I couldn't quite figure it out. Now that I saw it, though, in action, it's actually really cool. And this is something that I'm going to challenge the Robot Hut. I think he can make this. I don't think he's made this kind of mechanism before, and I think it's pretty ingenious. So let me show you the wind-up key. So look at this wind-up key. It looks like a freaking rocket, right? And I thought, first of all, it looks a little too big for the toy, right? But it's cool because it's a rocket. You know, why not make more rocket-shaped wind-up keys, right, for space toys? It just kind of makes sense. But I'm gonna show you there's more to the key than just the shape, the rocket shape. But let's look at the toy itself. Really nicely detailed, nice colors. Kind of the red, the light blue. There's nothing obnoxious about it because I'm pretty sure this is a 60s toy now. Now we're getting into the, I would say mid-60s. Here's your logo down here. They could have actually done some cool things with this little tank. I'm sure there's other toys that use this. Would have been nice to put a robot in there instead of the astronaut. But he's pretty well detailed too. So overall, very cool. But so the key actually serves as the mechanism that causes the U-turn action. So, and he did spark because I checked it out. So, and by the way, here's the missiles that he could launch. So let me wind this up. It's actually very clever. And John, maybe you can make a robot that has one of these. Here's your. See what happens? There's your spark. The key actually hits. I'm going to move it over here. Let's flip it around this way. I may have to wind it again. See that when the key hits the ground, it actually causes the direction to change. I think it's pretty freaking slick. So here now you see the point there. Is that freaking smart or what? I mean, it's not exactly a complete U-turn, but quarter turn at least. And, you know, by the time the cycle's over, it actually probably does equal a U-turn. So, yeah, that is your your slick wind-up tank. A little tank that has sparking, and I think you saw some sparks up top there. I had to pick up the camera so you can kind of get a better look at it. So now I would say, John, if you watch this video, your mission, if you choose to accept it, is how about maybe a robot that has that kind of wind-up key that causes the robot to change direction when the key hits the ground. That'd be pretty clever. Anyway, that's it. It's a short one today. I'm trying to crank out some quicker videos, so I have September sort of filled up before we take off and go to Barcelona and Lisbon. So thank you for joining me. Appreciate your time. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you like this, please thumb up the video. With that, thanks as always, and I'll talk to you later.